Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Overwatch. I'm Eddie the Chump and today we'll be talking about a leak from the Australian Twitter account. So there's an Overwatch mission archive file being declassified on the 12th of April and it pertains to the Kings Row uprising. It mentions the fact that this was put into the record 7 years ago, so let's just speculate madly for a bit of fun. This could be the countdown for the new spring event. That means new skins, potentially a new map, and even maybe a new PvE game mode. Let's dissect parts of the image to see what we can read into them. First of all, let's look at this mandatory robot registration image on the left. Odd that they all kind of resemble Zenyatta. There's also one of those scannable barcodes. Now I did try and use a QR reader, but alas it would not read for me. Now perhaps someone else can get this to work. I can't think that they would just put that there for no reason. If it does scan for somebody, it could spark a mini ARG for this event. The image below the text is quite obviously the defender's first spawn in Kings Row, albeit in a form we don't ever see it in. With the file being set in the past, it could be the site for the uprising the main text is alluding to. On the subject of the uprising, I get the feeling this will be an Omnic uprising. Not a crisis, but one that's caused by social unrest. When you play Kings Row now, you can find all sorts of anti-Omnic graffiti on the walls in the level. I get the impression there was a riot, kind of an analogue of the real Brixton riots in London in the 1980s. People from overseas might not know about them, but there was a massive riot in the London borough of Brixton in the early 1980s. The population living there were a lot of first and second generation immigrants who rioted in reaction to police brutality. I think this will be the Omnic equivalent, and the reason I think that is this image. It's partially obstructed, but I believe it reads Turing Green SW0, building an Omnic future. Now this looks like a planned development in a London borough, the kind of sign a builder puts up with a concept drawing of the finished building. Again, those outside the UK might not know that SW0 is kind of like the beginning of a London postcode. The name Turing is likely a cute reference to Alan Turing, the inventor of the first computer and the man who invented the Enigma machine. Father of modern computing? Maybe father to artificial intelligence. It's a nice reference. Perhaps something went horribly wrong 7 years ago. Perhaps the Omnic community in London reacted to something oppressive, or the destruction of the planned development. We do also get a very unclear picture of Tracer, and to me it looks like a young Tracer, perhaps a new skin appropriate to the time period. We know Big Daddy Jeff has hinted this is going to be a good year for skins. Perhaps it's a new cinematic though. Maybe to introduce a new hero we need to go back in time. Remember the lore about Doomfist Gauntlet? It can level a whole building, they say. Maybe we now know which building the legend comes from. Maybe there's also a new PvE event. Maybe you play as Tracer trying to defend Turing Green against anti-Omnic elements. Whatever the case, I'm excited as this confirms new content and that's good for everybody. Let us know in the comments what you guys would love to see and if you think I'm close or completely barking up the wrong tree. If you never want to miss one of our videos again, click the bell icon next to the subscribe button on our channel to join the notification squad. You'll be in good company. Please check out our Discord where you can join one of the biggest Discord communities for Overwatch out there. If you want to see us tilt live for your enjoyment, please check out our Twitch channel which will be linked in the description. Also, please follow the Your Overwatch Twitter. It's where you can find updates about new videos and streams. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time.